Are you ready to have confident communication from the bedroom to the boardroom? To get up in the morning knowing you've had the best sex of your life and go into work and make more money than you've ever made doing exactly what you want to do? Pay attention to this video. Hi, I'm Karen Solomon, and I am committed to you mastering your relationships with the men, the sex, and the money in your life. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you being clear about what you want, particularly in the realms of men, sex, and money in your life, will lead to a life of being fulfilled and empowered, and how not being clear can lead to regrets. The strategy session with me will eliminate your vagueness and give you the clarity that will cause you the confidence that will have you be more irresistible. So sign up below for a strategy session with me to discover your irresistible self. It was a beautiful full moon. My husband and I were sitting in our hot tub at our Sonoma County estate, and he said to me, I need to apologize to you about something. You've been mad at me for 10 years. I am so sorry, but you would have been a great mom. But I was clear, I'd already had my kids. Rewind, 10 years before when we met. I was 37 years old, he was 44. The chemistry was so strong that 5 minutes into us meeting, he said to me, do you have kids? And I said, no. He said, you need to know something. My son is 16, just got his driver's license. I raised his big brother, who's now 21, and I'm not going to have more kids. Picture a game show. Door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3. Door number 1, that if I had been clear that I wanted to have kids, which would be a really good idea to be clear by age 37, then I would have said, that is the most respectful thing a man's ever said to me, given the amount of chemistry we have here. And I would have said, thank you, and sayonara, and backed away from that chemistry. I didn't choose that door. Door number 2. Wow. That's powerful. Okay. Maybe we can just like snuggle and have a good time together, but not get serious. That would have been door number 2. I didn't choose door number 2. Door number 3. That's okay. I took him home with me, and now it was 10 years later. And he was right. I was really, really mad at him, but no. I was mad at myself, not for not having a child, but for not being clear about whether or not I wanted to be a mom, thus going with his clarity. I wish I'd had a mentor like me. Somebody who'd spent a couple of decades dating, a couple of decades in a committed relationship, and over 3 decades studying with some of the top leaders in relationships and communication, people who learned about money, and someone who knows what it's like to have no money and knows what it's like to get clear about having money and how to invest money and how to talk about money in relationship. I really wish I'd had someone like me who did all of that and who had the heart to ask me the pertinent questions that might have made the difference about me getting clear about what I wanted in my life. The reason I needed a mentor was I had vagueness. I had vagueness about what I wanted in a relationship. I had vagueness about what I wanted with money. I had vagueness about how to communicate any of the above, and about whether I wanted a kid, all of it. And I didn't have anybody to ask me the questions to help me get clear. It would have been really great to have that. So whether you want to have a child or don't want to have a child, or you're vague perhaps about whether you want to stay in your relationship now that in your marriage now that your kids have left home, or perhaps you want to leave the marriage and find somebody new. Maybe you're in a dead-end job with a corporation, you're staying there for security, but you realize you are not happy and you're looking with envy at your friends who are entrepreneurs and totally excited about and passionate about their lives. It's time to get clear and get out of vagueness. One of the women who took my Men's Sex and Money seminar asked me afterwards if I'd be willing to meet with her and her boyfriend. They were not getting along. They were both had been clear that they needed to break up, and they wanted to do so amicably because they did have high respect for one another, but it just wasn't happening. So I agreed I would meet with them. And what happened by guiding them through my process using specific communication skill sets that I've gleaned from these extraordinary teachers in my life, and it just was completely applicable for them, they ended up choosing to be together. It was extraordinary, and they're doing really well because what they're doing is now is applying those communication skill sets, using them and appreciating each other in such a way that they hadn't been able to do before because they were only finding what was wrong. So I'm very excited about that. So when we get together, We are going to focus on eliminating your vagueness, getting you so clear about what you want in your life, and then my process will show you how to communicate exactly what you desire regarding the men, sex, and money in your life for your fulfillment.